Siakam on the court for Indiana. Siakam is out there with Toppin. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Drills the three-pointer. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes. The risk of injury.
Here's Siakam after the basket by Los Angeles. A three ball. And Indiana, another three.
You know, as they try to cut into this lead, they're having a lot more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter.
Hachimura, the pass to Smart. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Really left alone that time. Toppin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Back to Vanderbilt. Second shot opportunity. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you have to stay poised to finish a play like that. Smart, so good at recognizing the chance for the three-point play.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 7 points.
We know Siakam's got a really nice jumper. Still, I love Pascal in the painted area. I think using his length is where he's most effective.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura. One shot.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with a maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Smart. Fires at the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Pass to Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Here's Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves.
When he is locked in like this, points just seem to flow from Siakam no matter where he is on the floor.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Doncic has got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And it's Halliburton missing. Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 13. No one near him. And again, it's Indiana.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bogdanovich is checked in for Neesmith. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Obi Toppin. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. LeBron outside. Over Siakam. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And 11 points for LeBron.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Siakam misses. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets. Smart passes to LaRavia. James kicks to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LaRavia finds 8. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Good work defensively by Smart. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ayton, the pass to Doncic. Over Halliburton, and another basket for the Lakers.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
6 the three-pointer. LaRavia's got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Halliburton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. And the free throw, no good. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Here's Halliburton, following the basket by LeBron James.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
LeBron kicks to Ayton. LaRavia passes to LeBron. Shoots over Toppin, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. Halliburton, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. The Lakers leading. Stolen by Nembhard. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3-pointer. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. 8 points for him.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
And get ready for the band backboard shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
Well, one stat in their favor is the movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kenny's is. Remember the Shack in the Box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Ernie.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The Lakers trail. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward spot. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Nembhard for three. He can't hit that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Doncic with the bucket.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here is Halliburton. 22 points for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Nembhard. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nemhard, the pass to Bogdanovich. High, arcing shot.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 15. Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Good on both. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight things.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. The Lakers, number 1. The Pacers in 5th.
Just an impressive display of shooting, really from both clubs since the midway mark. And I mean, these are teams that are absolutely on fire from beyond.
Now, here's Halliburton. 22 points for him. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And the dunk by Zubac.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Doncic outside. Pass to James. And he jams it with authority.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Halliburton. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Bogdanovich wide open. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 11 points. Here's Doncic. 22 points for him. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality. Back to you guys.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And that one, good.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Here's Nemhard after Luka Doncic's bucket. Nemhard, the pass to Halliburton. Zubac, a screen on Doncic. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
That's good from Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
And the basket is good. LeBron's got 11 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Arabia passes to James. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Bogdanović kicks to Siakam. Shot from 16. That misses off the backboard.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
To the wing right side. 9 feet out. Nice shot by Smart. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. To the middle. And the dunk by LeBron.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Halliburton. 26 points for him. Traps in the tray. Halliburton's got 29.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in Indiana with a change here, too.
My goodness. That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Pacers trail by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Los Angeles with some changes. He's checked in for LeBron. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Here's Huff. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Furphy. In the corner, it's Toppin. Here's Huff. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity. They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to McConnell. Here's Huff for the tie. That one doesn't go. 107 left in the 3rd quarter. And here's Smart. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
From well beyond the line, Rui, an excellent three-point shooter. Comfortable letting it fly from there.
Reeves outside. Hachimura kicks to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Toppin. Vanderbilt's shot is good. And now an 8-point Laker lead. 32 seconds left to play in the 3rd. McConnell passes to Toppin. Here's Furphy. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Reeves outside. A leaner. 3 seconds left. Again, Los Angeles.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Lakers on top, up by 10. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jarris Walker. Aaron Neesmith is out there with TJ McConnell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Toppin in at the 4 slot. Clock is at 3. Here's Neesmith. No good with the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Good on the three-point shot.
Man, I could watch threes from the corner all day. Smart seems to have a feel from there.
Tapping a screen on Smart. Throws it up high, and Toppin throws it down.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Lakers leading by 11. Reeves right side. Back to Hayes. Reeves finds Hayes. Now here is Hachimura. Clock at 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Yes, sir. Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. Vanderbilt hits them both. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 11-point game. Here's Toppin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Shot, high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Smart doesn't go to the mid-range often, but he's an opportunistic scorer. He'll take any good look you give him.
And finished off by Siakam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And there it is for him.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Pass to Toppin. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got 22 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Doncic with it. Latrey. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Fifth substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. Indiana also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Toppin. Bogdanovich comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Defensive foul. Tyrese Halliburton, first personal foul.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Halliburton muscles through the contact.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Lakers leading by 12. Doncic passes to LaRavia. On the wing, James. Siakam with the rebound.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Now Ayton. James outside. LeBron with the muscle inside.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Reeves against Nembhard. And stolen by Siakam. Now Halliburton takes the three. It's good.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Doncic against Nembhard. Rebounded by Zubac.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the rejection by LeBron. Here's Ayton.
I love the play call, but Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Here's Siakam. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, what a finish.
When you're considering who can get us some points right here, right now, Siakam often is top of mind.
Here's Doncic. James. LeBron going to work inside.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Halliburton, Zubac hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
Doncic outside. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 7. Halliburton. He drills the three.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to make maintain your focus. For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It falls!
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Zubac. Nembhard fires, and the 3 misses. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Austin Reeves, 16-footer dropped in.
Sometimes it seems like Reeves can just pull a shot out of thin air. He manufactures his opportunities extremely well.
Down it goes for 3. James. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.